What makes this festival so special this year is that we are focusing on food systems actions. And I'm sure a lot of people are wondering, what are food systems actions? And largely these are activities or processes that you undertake to ensure that you're working on the enabling conditions that are causing problems within the food system space. So we've brought together fellows and friends of the fellowship who are external guests to really experience how food systems actions are built and how they contribute to change.
I'm from a pastoralist community, and due to climate change, we've lost like all herds of cattle, and we had to find another alternative source of income and also alternative source of nutrition. So in the aspect that we no longer have our cows, I had to bring it the aquaculture learning hub because our people lack knowledge in aquaculture or other fish rearing. We have a demonstration farm thanks to the county government of Kajiado, who are in partnership with them. So far, we've trained like over 300 people with 187 adaptability already on the ground.
Our food systems action is about including our local indigenous foods such as sorghum, millet, cassava, the indigenous leafy greens, omena, to make them readily available to our children in schools. These foods are known to be nutritionally dense and they are able to withstand the harsh climatic conditions that we have been going through and the negative effects of climate change.
Success for me means Kajiado County being an aquaculture county, rather than relying on livestock that climate change is really bringing bad droughts to the world and people are losing their livestock. They will have other alternative sources of income by rearing fish, and also the nutritious value for the school-going children will be a high chance in Kajiado. The Maasais have already started like taking fish. The last aquaculture day, it registered a number of 872 people who came and they ate fish.
So for us, or for me, success for me means that, number one, we are able to make these foods accessible to school kids, to making sure that they actually have access to our own local indigenous foods. And secondly, also being able to work with different stakeholders and actors, being the ministry, the farmers, especially the farmers, being able to encourage farmers to actually grow these foods to feed their own communities. And thirdly, success for us is also having a conducive policy environment. Right now, we actually have the National Agroecology Strategy that's going to be launched later this year. And part of the strategy, it actually includes compelling the, schools and hospitals and different institutions to make sure that the food that they're serving the public is safe and it's grown using agroecological practices.
One of the things that's different about the African Food Fellowship is the heart that it brings, the relationship building. And that's why today is so important. That's why coming together in person, physically, having fun together. We're going to play some games later. Relationships are super important in this process because we want to work with people we mostly like during the process.
So the support the fellowship is giving fellows to really drive their food systems actions is through giving them access to a network. Because what you need is expertise and similar mindsets to really push food systems actions and push change. So if you're working in a network where you can tap into a researcher, you can tap into a policy analyst, you can tap into a financier, bringing all these individuals together and building a food system action that really drives change is really key to how the fellowship is providing that support to fellows to drive change.